This is Adarsh Kedekar. Today I will tell you about the components of aircraft. So, as from childhood, I was having various curiosity of knowing the aircraft, how they fly, how how they take off, how they land. So today I will tell you about the components or parts of an airplane. So, first I will tell you about the basic knowledge of an airplane. Then I will tell you about the components of airplane. So, what is an aircraft and what is an airplane? There is a huge difference between aircraft and airplane. Aircraft is a machine that is able to fly by gaining support from the air. And what is airplane? Airplane, an airplane is a powered flying machine with fixed wings and weight greater than of air. Okay. The most common example of aircraft is hot air balloon, and the most common example of airplane is Airbus A320 and or passenger aircraft. So, what is an airplane? Every air every airplane is an aircraft, but not every aircraft is an airplane. For example, space shuttle, glider, helicopters, as we can see in our day-to-day life. So, how the planes are made and how they are classified. Planes are made according to their need. Means what do we need? Every modern aircraft is built for a specific purpose. It is built according to different for different altitudes, according to different weight, according to their weight carrying capabilities, according to their different purposes. There are many types of airplanes, as you also know. The first one is jet fighters. Jet fighters are very relatively lightweight. They are highly maneuverable and fast. They carry they carry small amount of weight, including fuel, and the must refuel for long times. You might have seen in this type of plane in defense area. And the next type of airplane is passenger aircraft. They are larger, carry more weight, fly longer distance, and less maneuverable and slower. The If we compare the speed of the both the uh, of jet fighters and passenger airplanes, the jet fighter move fast than the passenger aircraft. Uh, Now the airplanes are classified by their types also. Speed of the sound is depend on the altitude and atmospheric condition. Match Match number is the term. It is used to specify how many times of the speed of sound an aircraft is traveling. For example, if the Mach number is less than 1, it is classified as subsonic. If the Mach number is 0.9 to Mach number 1.5, then it is transonic. If if the Mach number is above 1, then it is classified as supersonic. If if the Mach number is greater than 5, then it is known as hypersonic. Now I will tell you about the four dynamic forces acting on the plane. The first one is lift, the next one is drag, and the third one is weight and the thrust. The the four What is the lift? Lift is an aerodynamic force generated with the help of wing, and it is perpendicular to relative wing. What is drag? Drag is a relative force produced by frictional force or resistance force to airflow. What is weight? Weight is a downward force acting on an airplane, which is Mach times of gravity, which means W equal to mg. What is thrust? Thrust is a force generated by engine of an aircraft, and it is direct and it is direction of a flight. These are the four main aerodynamic force acting on a plane. This is the main anatomy of an airplane. As you can see, the um, fuselage, wings, fuel tank, radio antenna, vertical stabilizer, flaps, ailerons, elevators, landing gears, propeller, engine, fuel tank. Today, I will tell you some parts of an airplane. This is the whole anatomy of an airplane. The the five basic structural components of an airplane are fuselage, wings, empennage, which is called as tail structure, and proportional system, and undercarriage, which is the undercarriage is also called as landing gears. So as you can see in the images of tail section, fuselage, cockpit, landing gear, wing, propeller, which is also known as propeller, engine. The fuselage is the main section of the body where various components are attached to it. I will explain more about the fuselage. What is fuselage? It is the main body section of an airplane. All other components are attached to it. It it contain fuselage contains of cockpit or flight deck, passenger compartment or cargo compartment. It produce Fuselage produce a little lift, but also can produce a lot of drag. Now, the question arises: what is lift and drag? In earlier slide, I told you about the four aerodynamic force. The lift, and the drag are one of two two aerodynamic forces. The next part is wing. A wing is a type of thing with a surface that produce aerodynamic force for flight or proportional through atmosphere. Wings are the most important lift producing part of an aircraft. It also carries fuel, designed so that the outer tips of the wings are higher than where the wings are attached to the fuselage, called as dehydrals. It wings helps keep the airplane from rolling unexpectedly. There are four types. There are many types of wings. One is passenger. As you can see, there are many types of wing. The in one images it is passenger aircraft, and second it is a commercial aircraft, and third one is a military aircraft. Wings are of three types. The first one is high wing, second is mid wing, and the third one is low wing. Wings. Now I will tell you about the wing design. Straight wing, mostly on small low speed airplanes. Good lift at low speed. Not suited to high speed. Creates a lot of drag because the wing is perpendicular to the airflow. It provides good and stable flight. It is cheap and can be made lighter. The second is swept back, used on most high speed airplane. It is mostly found on fighter planes. It creates less drag but more unstable at low speed. The amount of sweep depends upon on purpose of the plane. Commercial airline has moderate sweep. High speed airplanes have moderate sweep. No forward sweep wings are in mass production. The third one is delta wing. Looks like large triangle from above. Delta wings can reach high speed. Landing speed are very fast. Wing shape found on the supersonic transport Concorde. Now, further, I will tell you about the wing components. Trailing edge equipped with a flap. It helps move backward and downward. It increases the area of the wing and the chamber of the airfoil. Different from the ailerons, also located on the trailing edge of the wing. What is slats? These are the components which is located on the wing. It is located on the leading edge, slide forward and increase the area of the wing and chamber of the airfoil. The next component which is located on the wing is flaps and slats. It is used during the takeoff and landing. It increases lift at slower speed. The flaps are mostly used during during takeoffs and landing, so that they increase the drag and to stop the airplane. The next part of the wing is spoiler. It is located on the top of the wing, as you can see in the images. Uh, it is opposite effect from flaps and slat. Reduce lift by disrupting the airflow over the top of it. It is deployed after the airplane has landed and lift is no longer needed. It increases the drag. Mostly, it is called as the airplane lands on the runway. It helps to means stop the airplane. Impinge. The next part component of the airplane is impinge. Impinge, it is an arrangement of a stabilizing surface at the tail of an aircraft. It is also known as tail assembly. It provides the stability and control to the airplane. The two main parts of the impinge are vertical stabilizer, to which the rudder is attached, and the horizontal stabilizer, to which the elevators are attached. What is undercarriage? Undercarriage is also known as landing gear, which are made of struts, wheels, and brakes. And the landing gears are used for landing purpose and takeoff purpose. It can be fixed and retractable. In most of the airplane they are fixed, but in passenger aircraft they are retractable. Propulsion system. Propulsion system, it is a machine that produces thrust to push an object forward. Propulsion system mostly provide thrust to the for the airplane. Many different types. There are many different types of engine: piston engine and propellers, turboprop, turbojet, turbofan, and scramjet, which is also known as supersonic combustion. Now I will tell you about the combustion controls of the airplane. The supply information, altitude, and direction. The provide control, steering in the air and on the ground, engine power, and the braking. There are three main controls. The first one is yaw, the second one is roll, and the third one is pitch. Now the question arises how the airplane yaw, roll, and pitch. The airplane the airplane roll through the uh, sorry, airplane yaw through the help of a radar, and the airplane pitch 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 up and down with the help of elevator, uh, and and the airplane roll with the help of ailerons. Roll is controlled by the ailerons, and it is used to raise uh, and the lower wing. Yaw is controlled by the rudder. The right foot pedal turns the rudder to the right. This action causes the tail to yaw to the left and the nose yaw to the right. On the ground, the plane direction is controlled by the steering. The nose wheel pilot use their feet on the rudder pedal to control the ground movement. The rudder pedal are used to apply the brakes. Now, what is airfoil? It is the transverse section of an airplane. The airfoil consists of leading edge, trailing edge, and the chord line, and the mean camber line, and the point of maximum thickness. What is leading edge? The forward edge of an airfoil. What is trailing edge? The end edge of an airplane. What is chord line? Chord line is a line connecting the leading and the trailing edge. Denotes the length of an airplane. Mean camber. What is mean camber line? Line draw halfway between the upper and the lower surface of the airfoil. Denotes the amount of curvature of the wing. What is point of maximum thickness? The thickest part of the wing, expressed as percentage of the chord. Now, what is flaps? Flaps are the device used to alter the lift characteristics of a wing and mounted on the trailing edge of the wings and fixed wing of a fixed wing aircraft to reduce the speed at which the aircraft can be safely flown and to increase the angle of distance for landing. They shortens the takeoff and landing distance. Flap do this by lowering the stall speed and increasing the drag. It means that the flaps are used to stop the aircraft during the landing and during the landing purpose. So, lastly, I want to end and I want to thank you, Satish sir, for giving us the platform to express our thoughts. Thank you.